Hey guys, today I wanted to do something that hits a little bit closer to home for me, I guess you could say. And I wanted to get you guys started with vibe coding. So we're going to be covering how to vibe code in JavaScript using Bun.sh as well as the Cursor browser. The first thing we're going to want to do is make our way over here to bun.sh.com. Well, sorry, it's bun.sh. That's where we'll want to go. If I come over here to my Google, it'd just be bun.sh. Once you do that, it'll take you to this web page here. I have it currently pulled down as a progressive web app, and you'll be able to see the install commands right here. If you're on Linux or Mac, you'll want to open up your terminal. You want to make sure you have your command prompt open. Or if you're on Linux, your terminal, you want to copy this code here. And this is for Windows if you're in PowerShell. So you want to make sure you open up, what is it? Here we go. PowerShell, Windows PowerShell. Then you'll want to make sure you have that copied and you'll paste that into their terminal. Once that's done, you should be able to type bun and you'll be able to see these scripts here. So make sure you copy this, open up your PowerShell in Windows, paste it. Once it's installed, you should be good to go with Bun. Now that you have Bun installed, you don't really need these little consoles open. You can head over to cursor.com. I'll put a link in the description below, or I might, put it up here on the screen, whatever works. And you'll want to download for Windows. Once you do that, you'll see a little thing up here and you will be good. Now that you have Cursor installed, this is the AI code editor. We'll go over the features real quick. What it does is it comes with like an agent, allows you to do pretty much use AI to build out your projects. You can chat with it. It has a free, so you get a 2-week trial. So if you're starting out, you'll be able to get 2 weeks of this for free, and then you'll have 2,000 completions, and then you'll have 50 slow premium requests. I think that pretty much is what happens every month. Then if you get the $20 a month, which I probably will end up doing just to continue with the series and make more code on my own, but you get unlimited completions, you get 500 fast premium requests per month, and then unlimited slow premium requests. So that is really good, especially if you end up building a lot of the projects that we do here. And then of course they have a business plan here. Once you have it installed and it's on your computer and you download it, it should look a little bit something like this on your device. It may vary depending on what you have. I named the project Vibe Code ToDo. By the time the video is, you see this, it'll probably be uploaded to my GitHub. That way you guys can clone it yourself. And what I want to do is go through the preferences here. So we're going to go through the cursor settings and kind of see that. I'm still on the trial, but if you're on the trial, you should be able to see this kind of right here. You'll be able to enable your privacy. I have mine on enabled, so all my code is private. That way I don't really necessarily want them sharing off that. But then they have cursor tab. They have the information down here on what you can and can't do, or what you have it set up to do. I'm going to go all in and vibe code. So I'm just going to go ahead and select a lot of these. What is it? Import necessary modules. Yes, we'll do that. We'll import for Python for beta. Make sure the default new chat mode's on agent. Then we will, include project structure. We're going to do the beta options here. What is it? Enable auto run mode. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to auto run this. And you most definitely can add commands here depending on what what you do and don't want it to do. We're gonna add large context. Yeah, we're gonna collapse these here so we can save space. We'll pretty much be able to go over that. Custom models. Yeah, we can. Oh, custom modes. Yeah, we try that. Play sound when finished, and then auto group changes. So once that is done, oh, and you can add your own docs. I might add Bun here. That way we get everything that we need and we know we have it. And confirm. So you can add your favorite documentation here and it will pretty much recognize what you're doing or recognize that documentation so you can keep it up to date. So if you have custom documentation on a project, you can add it and it'll make sure that it knows what's going on. I also added auto parse inline edit links. And I think that's all. You can go here to models and you can select which models that you want to use. Pretty much what'll happen is the agent will switch between all of these. I want to add Grok to the mix here. That way I know that, you know, they're being used, and then you can kind of remove some of these if you don't want them. You also can add your own API keys if you don't want to pay, and then you can also add models here if you have them, which is pretty nice. Now that we have this project together, we're gonna open up the command, well, the terminal here. Hit Control tilde or whatever yours is, but we're gonna open up the command line. I'm gonna switch this to Git Bash. I like Bash more than I like PowerShell when I'm working here. While I'm at it, I can add Next.js to the document. That way the whole, oh, nice. Instantly indexed it. I want to use Tailwind too. So let's add some Tailwind. We're going to add the Tailwind docs. Oh, we already have Tailwind CSS in here. Dope. All right. So, okay. So the main project that we're going to do here, we're going to make a basic to-do list with minimal UI. So we're going to start with agent. Let's use docs. Let's go ahead and add Bun. Let's add Next.js. Let's add, I wonder if Tailwind's in here. Yes, Tailwind. Boom. I'll go ahead and add Tailwind. That way it doesn't have to think about it. Let's do it now. We'll do it now. It'll work live. Oh, I gotta type it in myself. My goodness. Would I like to use TurboPack? Yes. Sorry guys. Sorry y'all. I'm new to this vibe coding thing. All right, looks like we got it. Could not resolve URI. Oh. I'm sorry guys. I didn't see what you was doing. Oh dang, it ran the whole project. Except says it's on the local host. Well, looks like we have an issue. Issue is, boom, we need to add use client. Once we add use client, we have this right here. What's our task? Make task. Save to the browser, database sync coming. Hey, it lasts when we refresh. And you know, that is probably the quickest way to get it done. I think I'm going to remove this, right? So say it didn't add that. You would load the page and you would get this error right here. Then what we could do is click copy stack trace. And then you could paste the copy stack trace probably back into this guy right here. And we'll see what happens. Use client. And then it'll give us an explanation of what happened, give us a little ding, we'll accept. And then when we go back to the project, it'll be running. And I'll add this script right here. I wonder if it actually, let me see if it did what I wanted it to do. We have a layout. The layout looks nice. Page, remove task. Okay, remove task. Oh, add logic to remove from a database here. Add logic to save the database here. Okay, load tasks from local storage on mount. Save tasks to local storage whenever they change. So Right now we're using local storage, but there are comments to use potentially a database if we ever wanted to. We're going to do one more addition. Update the CSS to use the luxury theme from Daisy UI. I'm going to type this in here. We're going to let it run. I'm going to install Daisy UI. I'm going to search files for Tailwind config. We're going to let it do its thing. I don't know if it to the Tailwind init worked. I guess it did work. Okay, we have the post. We'll see CSS in there. I guess it started us on a new branch. But if we open up this here, global CSS, I need post CSS. Oh my goodness. I think this right here will do it. Boom, we on it. Well, I was hoping we would use the luxury theme. What do we gotta do? Now we got this stuff working. Update the to-do list theme. Well, the to-do, yeah, style to match the Daisy UI theme. Still riding, baby. Got our changes in. Ooh, this is ugly. How are we ooh. Give it a cozy lo-fi type feel for the to-do list. This is gonna be funny. It'd be nice if you could give it images. I wonder if you can give it. You can give it images. Okay, so then we got that. That is actually pretty cool. Make the border around the input have a little more space between the elements inside, as well as make the border look more rounded. Add padding to the card and make its border rounded. See if it'll do that. Ooh, look at that. Now let's see how many, if we can break it. Let us, what is it? I wanted only to expand to 5 tasks and then scroll. Let's do that. Expand card up to 5 tasks and then allow it to scroll through the items. Easy code. Try it out. It works. It works. Alrighty, so this pretty much is the beginning of the vibe coding app. It's just something similar, something simple, and it lives. It probably could have some optimizations, but this is probably the fastest that I've gone about, fixing a little bit of code here. Took me a little bit of time, but I think it's still fun. Probably would have taken a lot more time if I did it by hand and just crafted everything. Maybe, maybe not, but it was pretty cool seeing what we could do. And yeah, I will see you all next time. This has been a lot of fun making a little app here. Make sure to like, subscribe, and if you have any other project ideas, put them in the comments below so we can get those done. Peace out.